Most of us have been taught to chase money. We're told we have to grind, struggle, and hunt down every dollar like it's a rare prize hiding from us. But what if I told you that the secret to wealth is actually the exact opposite? What if, instead of you wanting dollars, dollars wanted you? Back in 1903, a man named Henry Harrison Brown wrote a little book that flipped the script on everything we think we know about financial success. He claimed that poverty is just a mental condition and that by changing your mental attitude, you can become a magnet for prosperity. Today, we're breaking down the 9 key lessons from this classic masterpiece to show you how to stop the grind of labor and start living in opulence. Lesson 1. The Great Mental Flip. The biggest mistake most people make is living in a state of want. Think about it. When you say, "I want money," you are actually affirming that you don't have it. This creates a vibration of lack or dis-ease in your life. Brown tells us that the new road to success is to assert every single day, "Dollars want me." You have to live in the thought that greenbacks are hurrying to find you. Instead of being a hunter, you become the honeypot. Think of yourself as a pot of sweet honey and the dollars as flies. The honey doesn't worry about the flies. It just stays sweet and the flies swarm to it from everywhere. Your job isn't to chase. It's to be so sweet and attractive in your mental state that money has no choice but to find you. Lesson 2. You are the power, not the money. We often treat the dollar as almighty, but the sources tell us that dollars have no power of their own. A dollar is just a machine. It's useless without a human to direct it. Think about it. Money cannot spend itself. It can't create anything on its own. All the value, the purpose, and the meaning of the universe come from you. Brown writes that we need to stop peeping and skulking around like charity boys. The new attitude is to say to the dollar, "I do not need you, you need me. You are of no use until my brain and hand use you." When you realize that all power is in man, the dollars start feeling your importance, and they begin to seek you out to be used. Lesson 3. Seeking the Kingdom Within. This is a deep one. Brown points to a timeless law. Seek first the kingdom of God, and all things shall be added unto you. But he doesn't mean this in a distant theological way. He says the kingdom is simply the soul or the ego within you. Most people put things first, the car, the house, the bank account. But those are just results of power. If you want the results, you have to go to the source of the power, which is your own mind and spirit. When you get your internal mental state right, when you find harmony and trust in yourself, the things, including the dollars, will follow you naturally. You aren't seeking the money, you are seeking the mental condition that attracts the money. Lesson 4. The Language of Mastery. There are 3 important expressions that Brown says we must banish from our vocabulary. First, "I cannot afford it." When you say this, you make yourself a servant to the dollar. Instead, you should say, "I prefer to use my money in other ways." This keeps you in the position of the master. Second, "I have spent so much." Don't think of it as spending. Think of it as an investment. You are exchanging money for value, for clothes, or for experience. And third, "I've lost so much." You never truly lose money if you gain experience. Experience is a permanent mental asset that increases your value forever. Lesson 5. The Art of Circulation. Did you know that a hoarded dollar is actually worthless? Just like water in a stream, money only does its work when it's moving. Brown suggests an incredible practice. Change your attitude toward the dollars you already have. Tell them, "Idle dollars, go to work, go out and circulate. Pay wages and debts, and when I need you, come back again." When you spend a dollar, don't do it with regret or fear. Do it royally, as if you were a millionaire. Send a thought of success, happiness, and health out with every dollar you pass, and it will return to you laden with those same things. Lesson 6. The two poles of the magnet. To draw dollars, your magnet of desire needs two poles. The first pole is supply and demand. You must have something the world needs and be willing to give $1 worth for every dollar you receive. You can't just wish for money, you have to offer value. The second pole is noble service. You must sincerely dedicate the money that comes to you to good use. When you feel that dollars want you because you will use them to benefit the world, you create an irresistible power of attraction. Lesson 7. The aura and the harvest. If your life feels stuck right now, it's because you've been sowing poverty seeds in the past. But here's the good news. You can start sowing plenty seeds today. By holding the affirmation, "My supply is infinite," you actually repolarize your aura. You change your internal vibrations. It's like a magnet drawing a needle. But remember, time is a factor. You are changing the habits of a lifetime. Just like a rancher waits for the seeds to sprout, you have to be patient and stick to it until your new mental attitude becomes a habit. Don't pay attention to the old conditions. Just keep watering the new seeds of thought. Lesson 8. Personal liberty through mindset. In our world, the dollar often represents individual liberty. It provides the opportunity for high ideals, books, travel, and companionship. However, Brown warns us that the average wealthy man is often a slave to his fears and his possessions. Real success isn't just a big bank account. It's the mental attitude that meets every condition without anxiety. True financial freedom comes when you realize that your happiness doesn't depend on the dollar, but on your power to attract it whenever you need it. When you know the money will always be there when you need it. Lesson 9. Practical affirmations. Knowledge is useless without practice. To truly make dollars want me work, you have to talk to yourself like a teacher talks to a pupil. Start using these affirmations until they are automatic. I am financially free. Dollars love me. I have whatever I desire. What I feel I need, that I purchase. Henry Harrison Brown's message is simple but life-changing. Stop being a wanting brute and start being a possessing human. Shift your focus from "I want dollars" to "dollars want me." If you found this helpful, why not start today? In the comments below, I want you to type "dollars want me." Let's start repolarizing those auras right now. Thanks for watching, and remember, the world exists for you.